Fantastic work. Folks, you're live at the Reverend Angel Dust Tabernacle of Hedonism, the host Tom Miller, live in downtown Gainesville, Florida, home to the Fighting Gators and the Brain Institute. And now, ladies and gentlemen, very good friend of mine. Did I mention that there's LSD in the bubbles? If you catch them in your mouth, it'll make the show better. Did I mention that? I think I mentioned that. What are you laughing at? You already ate some. That's why you're laughing. Normally I would play some professional interim music here, but my iPad fell on the floor and it got unplugged and I'm really drunk and I don't know how to plug it back in and I don't really give a shit at this point. Thank you. But I gotta tell you, if only I had any spinach. Why, I'd dash every one of you. I never saw it. I never saw that movie, and I'm not a big Shelley Duvall fan. So anyway, moving on.
Sorry.
I'm starting to think I need to hire you to just play that every 3 minutes, no matter what happens. Like I can just see comedians going, everything's great. It's like, and you know what I think? And here's the punchline. You son of a... Anyway, okay.
Alright, I'm done, I promise.
I think I just shit my pants. And now, ladies and gentlemen, listen, this that's so gross that you said that. Free drink for Bubble Popper over there. Ladies and gentlemen, a good friend of mine. He's played this show for many, many years. Formed an incredible band, or at least one or two bands, probably in Gainesville. Hoyt and the Hotheads, anyway. But Hoyt is fantastic. We actually designed a special show based around 4 of what I thought at the time were some of the greatest performers ever. It was Hoyt, Frog, me, and I forget the other guy.
The guy that cut himself.
Oh, the guy that cut himself. That sounds like Crullen. Lord Crullen?
That's who it was, yeah.
You mean I did a show with a sort of folk guitar player, me, a guy who cuts himself and bleeds, and what was the other one?
Frog.
Oh, and Frog? Holy shit. So that's the level you're at. You should really come in and see. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend, incredible performer, probably a good lawyer. I never researched his law efforts, but I heard he was pretty fucking good. Hoyt, give him a round of applause. What are you, good lawyer?
I was good at what I did. I don't have all the hard ass tactics that it takes to be a real good lawyer. I was good at what I did. I wrote briefs and shit.
Okay, let me hear the guitar first. Stand by.
Have you tried turning the mic on?
I think that's what he's
Keep
doing.
going.
Oh, I did not.
I'm hearing something, yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah, I remember that show that Tom was talking about. That was like right after I first
More
played.
guitar.
That was right after I first played my first open mic. First time I ever played in public, it was the Tom Miller show.
More guitar, Tom.
And he was very encouraging to me, and so I went on for a while. I was playing a lot. Haven't played, this is the first time I played in years, so.
Try the other mic.
I'm hearing something, yeah.
That's good. Playing for a minute, just let me get this right.
But yeah, so I
haven't played electric
This
guitar
guitar.
in years, and that's why
I've been doing a lot of sliding and stuff with the guitar.
I don't know how it's worked out, but
Haven't had time to try it out. So I guess I made some time going into the work that I was thinking didn't make a good this, but I wanted to sound as good as I can. check, 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 check.
Let's try that. Yeah, that sounds good. Is that all right?
Got it, yeah.
Okay, point everybody.
Okay, I'm going to start out with one of the old songs from the old days of the Hotheads. This is probably, there's a couple people in here that have heard it, but most of you hadn't. And I think the world needs it now more than ever. It's the Fundamentalist song. Why can't they ever have fun? When I went down to the dance club one Saturday night, I was hoping to find some sweet young thing that maybe treat me right. But before I could get myself inside, this preacher barred the door and said, "You ain't allowed to come in here anymore." Dancing is against the word of our heavenly Lord. And I know you know that this is true, cause I've told you many times before. It's long past time that we sit down and dead of sin and sorrow. And I'll see you all in church tomorrow. Who took the fun out of fundamentalism? Who took the fun out of fundamentalism? Who took the fun out of fundamentalism? Why can't they ever have fun? Yeah. Fundamentalists don't believe in smoking and drinking and sex. Nor do they, it's so tight. A bunch of nervous wrecks. And people in lodges have no place in God's grand creation. It's not just a sin, it's an abomination. Who took the fun out of fundamentalism? Who took the fun out of fundamentalism? Who took the fun out of fundamentalism? Why can't they ever have fun? Fundamentalists around the world are the same here in the bar. Jerry Falwell, Pat Robertson, Merle Moore. It's not enough for them anymore. They're restricting rules themselves. They gotta try to impose on everyone else. Fundamentalists think life on earth is just a veil of tears. They pour rigid rules of conduct handed down for many years. But what gives them the right to tell other people what to do? I got a problem with that. How about you? Who took the fun out of fundamentalism? Who took the fun out of fundamentalism? Who took the fun out of fundamentalism? Why can't they ever have fun? Thanks, everybody. Well, I'm gonna play a new song now, and I think this is what I think, hopefully you'll enjoy it anyway. This is a brand new song. You people are the first people who have ever heard it performed anywhere. It's called Enjoy the Go. What do you think it's about? It's not about taking a shit. It's about life as a journey and not a destination. So you gotta enjoy the journey, because when you get where you're going, it may not be everything you were hoping it would be. So, but to make sure it's not confused with the Enjoy the Go advertising thing, I think the full name of the song is going to be Enjoy the Go, parentheses, because the get there may not be all that, in parentheses. And even though it's not about taking a shit, I did manage to put the words crap and shit in it. But it's still radio friendly, is the thing.
Radio friendly?
And how I did this, just pay attention, you'll see. say that life is just a game about acquiring wealth and fame. And in the end, if you are not the winner, that means you're a loser, and that makes you a sinner. They say you gotta work hard night and day. They tell you that's the only way. Get any satisfaction in this life, in a world that's just filled with pain and strife. They say you gotta make a plan, you gotta take a stand, you gotta work your ass off every day. And until you set a goal and accomplish it, you ain't done nothing. But don't do what they're telling you. It's a trap. And don't buy what they're selling you. It's crap. Woo! Just enjoy the go, 'cause you never know. To get there may not be all that. Don't do what they're telling you. It's a trap. And don't buy what they're selling you. It's crap. Just enjoy the go, 'cause you never know. To get there may not be all that. Yeah. Just enjoy the go, 'cause you never know. To get there may not be all that. Another new song. You may have noticed that some of the vocals on it, I tried to simulate the voice of Admiral Akbar in Star Wars. The guy said, "It's a trap." And don't forget, Star Wars Day is coming up on Saturday. May the 4th be with you.
Oh!
But this is another
I
new.
get it.
This is another new song. May the 4th. That's the first time you ever heard that,
I
man?
never heard that.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, there's another new song, and it kind of, it's weird that both of these songs I'm doing are just kind of originated with just an idea about a title for a song. I thought, enjoy the go, you know, it'd be cool to write a song called that wasn't about taking shit. And this song, I thought it would be cool to write a song where the title was like a palindrome. You know, a palindrome is a word that spells the same thing forward and backward, like mom and dad, or
Race
poop,
car.
race car, that's the best. And then there's some sentences that are palindromes, like Madam, I'm Adam is one. And then there's another one is, Abel was I, ere I saw Elba. Now, supposedly that's something that Napoleon said after he was sentenced to Elba, but I don't think he even spoke English, really. But anyway, I wanted to write a song where the title was like a palindrome of words, where if you put a mirror down the middle of the title, there'd be the same words on each side. And I wasn't able to do it exactly, but I came up with something that's close that I think kind of works. If you put a mirror down the middle and there's an I on one side and you on the other side, then they kind of match up. So the name of the song is I Know I Got to Get to Know You. I don't know about a lot of things. I don't know when my bones gonna ring or what other surprises the future might bring. And I don't know how a bluebird sings, but I knew the first time I saw you standing there that you were someone who could make me care. And I knew what I had to do. I knew I had to find a way I could get to know you. I knew I had to get to know you. Gotta get to know you. I know I gotta get to know you. There's lots of miseries in this world beyond the understanding of simple bullshit like you and me. So we muddle along, trying to do what's right and avoid what's wrong. But every now and then we meet someone who seems like they can make life a lot more fun. And that's the way that I felt when I met you. Knew I had to do what I could do to get to know you. Knew I had to get to know you. Gotta get to know you. No, I gotta get to know you. Sometimes I feel like I don't belong, and I wonder how I can go on. These days I don't seem to feel as strong as it used to be when I was young. But the first time I saw your face, it made me feel as out of place. And I knew what I had to do. I knew I had to find a way I'd get to know you. Knew I had to get to know you. Gotta get to know you. No, I gotta get to know you. I gotta get to know you. I know I gotta get to know you. Gotta get to know you. I know I gotta get to know you.
Amazing.
One more?
Whatever you want, boys.
This is another one for the old days of the hotheads. I've been playing a lot with this slide thing though, so I'm playing a little different than I used to. I know this is the one of Tom